Well, we're back with our second semifinal here, Bones. Algonquin's going to kick off to Humber. Humber, the number 1 seed out of the West. Algonquin was the 2 seed out of the East. And they got a lot to live up to after that last semifinal we just watched.
Oh, that was for pure entertainment. That was outstanding. What a battle. Right down to the last possible second.
And we got a new visitor, a little bit of rain for this semi. First time all day we've seen rain. We'll see how that affects these teams. Great kickoff. Collected well. My understanding is this Humber team is extremely fast. Sorry, this Humber team. Algonquin out feisty early, and we'll see. Oh, looked like a knock on.
Yeah.
Yep. And Algonquin's done well here to. They're going to get a scrum in Humber territory.
Speed kills, but only when you catch the ball. And the Hawks knocking on for the first turnover of the game. Sydney Seymour will bring it to the scrum for the Algonquin Thunder out of Ottawa, who have switched into their second kit with the alternate black and lime green hoops.
Humber with a dominant scrum, but Algonquin gets it and they're off. We just see a tackle, and we do. Ball's on the floor. Oh, and the tackler didn't come through the gate. And we got a quick tap, and number 5, she was the player of the game earlier. Yep. Algonquin. Oh, we're going back, not 10, so 5-meter penalty. And this game's picking up where the last one finished off.
Yeah, number 5 is Sage Pettis from Algonquin.
Oh, and a handling error there. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Humber throw-in. That was a quick start for Algonquin. They've got pressure deep in the Humber zone. I think the referee's just conferring with the assistant referee about if it was a knock-on into touch. I believe time's off. The referee is looking towards Humber, and he's asked them if they want the scrum or the line, and they've selected the scrum. So it must have been knocked into touch.
Ball was knocked on before it went into touch, so you do have choice. They select scrum, which is always the better option. Speaking as a former forward.
I would expect Algonquin to try to apply a lot of pressure in this scrum, deep in the Humber zone. Oh, and the Humber player's on the ground, but the referee says there's advantage. Scrum half must have been a little too ambitious there. We got a quick tap, and Humber's off. Good tackle, number 5 by Algonquin, and pressure. Seems to be the referee says no roll by the tackler, so Humber gets to alleviate some pressure again. Humber with a big run, one tackler back. Well, she went for the kick though, so it's not going to be knocked on. And there's a tackle. Well, I don't know that she's going to be allowed to do that. And it should definitely be a penalty. Oh no, he's calling a knock on first.
Hey, Humber fans, move.
So it's back to the scrum for Algonquin. Put in Sydney Seymour, number 4, will do the honors for the Thunder. Still scoreless with 3 minutes to go in this opening half.
Go Thunder! Big stiff arm.
That's Sage Pettis.
Yeah, she's had a great day so far.
Yep.
Oh, a little kick, but on the ground. Humber collects. And we have a knock on.
Yeah. Ref thought about it for a second. You could almost give her a break on 50-50 ball up and down, but to me it did look forward as well. And again, Algonquin with the put in the ensuing scrum.
think we're looking for Algonquin. They like number 5 on a one-on-one here on the edge. She's got the edge, and a good cover tackle out of bounds. That's the second time number 15 for Humber has tracked her down on the edge.
It's a good matchup. That was a terrific cover tackle, as you said, the second time that we've had that one-on-one matchup between those two athletes.
You got to think with 2 minutes left in the half, Algonquin's got to be very happy with what they've done so far. Game's been played majority in Humber half, and a lot of it in the 22.
Nice.
A good tackle in the middle of the park. Humber needs to use 3 players to win that ball. They got to the edge. Oh, and a handling error. Algonquin looks like they've collected the ball already. So play a little advantage. They may get a score here on the edge. There goes Seymour, and she is. Oh, that's a high tackle, I think. It's a try. Tries awarded. We got an early lead, or a first half lead here for Algonquin. It's going to be a tough kick. 5-0 for Algonquin.
The ever-dangerous Sydney Seymour, hailing from Cornwall. She's the leader of that Algonquin team. She scores in the corner. They were playing on a high tackle advantage. And you're right, it's a tough kick coming up.
It's a good attempt, but doesn't go through. So 5-0. About 50 seconds left here in the first half. Humber's going to get a chance with the ball at the Algonquin kickoff.
Less than a minute to the half, 5-0 for Algonquin.
These semifinals have been fantastic.
Yeah, they sure have.
A good kick. Looks like handled well. And Humber's going backwards, see if they can find some space. Well, so far Algonquin has been able to bundle them up well. It looks like they have some space on this edge. A little bit of a mismatch. Humber's running. And here's some wheels. It looks like no one's going to catch her. We got a tie game here heading to the break bones. Potentially a convert kick for Humber. And they'll have an opportunity to take a 2-point lead into the break. Wow.
We were told before the game that Humber packed a lot of speed in their lineup, and we just saw it.
You can see that Algonquin, they're trying to make sure they can bundle up that first receiver, and that time Humber was able to move the ball a second time, and they just got so much space on the edges. Oh, and the convert is missed, so we got a 5-5 score at the half. And in our second semifinal, we got another great game. Can't wait to see whatever the winner of this is versus Durham's going to look like in the gold medal final.
We should have announced, too, before we go to the break on this game, that the previous game's players of the game were Kayla Moling, number 4 from Durham, and Julia Fantine, number 7 from Seneca.
All right, we'll be back in a minute with the second half of semifinal number 2. And we're back for the second half, 5-5 tie in semifinal number 2. The winner will advance to play the Durham Lords in the gold medal game. And we've had a good take and a good return. And Algonquin's moving it to the edge and seeing what they can find.
Thanks, kid.
Oh, we got a knock on, and it's going to be a Humber scrum out at midfield.
Thank you. Thanks, kid.
OCAA All-Star from the Loyalist Lancers doing a little crowd control here for us.
Junior Fitz, I call her. She had an outstanding season for Loyalist. Too bad they couldn't play in this tournament.
Oh,
just missed out.
Referee says free kick for Humber, and Algonquin reacts quickly, and there's that defense. They quick offload, and Humber's got the edge. Good tackle, out of bounds. Algonquin's going to get the ball back. Well, at least they're going to get the throw in for the line out.
A real chess match here. These two evenly matched teams, and someone at half mentioned seemed like a real battle between speed and power. Hard to argue with that. Humber, a ton of speed in their lineup, and Algonquin playing tough D, but also with some good wheels.
Great line out there. And number 5 for Algonquin, she's broke. Humber has speed, but can they catch her? It looks like they've got her out at. No, they're still chasing. No, that's gonna. No, it's not gonna be high. Oh yeah, he's got the advantage now. Little step. We'll see what we get. Looks like another Humber tackle. Seymour's digging it out. I think we're still playing Algonquin advantage. Out to the edge here. Referee says that ball went backwards. I must not have been penalty advantage because he doesn't seem to be going back for it. Must have just been a minor infraction. But Algonquin has flipped territory again, and they're playing in the Humber zone. There's Sage Pettis again with a good run. And here comes Seymour. Good step. Look for the inside offload. Not there. Oh, great tackle here. 15 for Humber has had a few excellent tackles that have saved them here in this semi. There goes Pettis. If she breaks, she could be gone. Nope. Another good tackle by 15 and another tackle by 15. This is fast and furious, Bones.
That's for sure. 4 minutes to go in the second half.
Oh, a tackle and a turnover there by Humber. Well done. Penalty advantage, though. Algonquin has the ball, and they've tapped, and Humber's nowhere close to 10 meters. I was setting you up there for your... That's cynical, but you didn't take it.
Cynical play.
And a second one right at them, and I can't quite see. I think Bubba Goche's in the way with a massive umbrella. And I'm not sure what's happened. Can you see? Try awarded. So we got a 10-5 lead for Algonquin. 3 minutes to go. And a convert kick to make it a 7-point lead. This would be a bit of an upset.
Well, we knew this was going to be a heck of a matchup coming in. Both our semifinals have been. Durham winning in the last second of the earlier one over Seneca.
On paper, that's not an upset, but
no.
Over the last couple of years, Seneca and Humber have been the class of the league, and Durham getting into the final, for the first time makes that a bit of an upset. And if Algonquin can pull this upset, the East region with 2 teams in the gold medal game would be really showing that the East has become a dominant team.
Well, we liked Algonquin a lot. In the season opening tournament here, the divisional tournament, they got better as the day went along. And it looks like they've continued to do that during the season, and they're peaking at the right moment at the championships.
2.5 to go, a deep kick by Algonquin. Long way for Humber to go. Just over 2 minutes to play, down 7 points. Looks like they got an edge. Oh, great tackle there by... Humber's collected the ball back. Looks like Algonquin maybe has them bundled up. Oh, a drop ball went backwards. Referee must be playing penalty advantage. And there's a good tackle and an offload. And this is the speedster that scored earlier. It looks like she's got the edge again. This is going to be the last attempt to get her. And she's not going to get her. Number 10 for Humber is scoring underneath the uprights. We may have a time game again. Minute and a half to go. 2-point game, convert to come. These semifinals have not disappointed.
No, that is for sure. Entertainment value to the max. And this game has just gone back and forth. And if Humber can succeed on the convert, we're all knotted up at a dozen both ways with less than a minute to go in the second half.
Oh, and another missed convert. 60 seconds left. I'd imagine if Algonquin's going to collect this kick, try to maintain possession for about 40 seconds or so, and then they're going to kick it out of bounds and be off to the final. Humber's going to have to make something happen here with only 40 seconds left.
They're really going to have to put pressure on this kickoff, this restart, to try and get the ball back to have a chance.
Great kickoff.
Yeah.
Well taken.
Yeah.
Algonquin goes right to Pettis with the ball. And there goes Seymour, and she's gone. Will she be caught? It's a foot race, Bones. This could be it. It is. And Algonquin Thunder will score a late one, and that will send them to the gold medal final against the Durham Lords. Humber's got to be disappointed. So we'll see a West bronze medal game, Humber versus Seneca, and a gold medal match from the East, Durham Lords and the Algonquin Thunder. We saw a great game from them a few weeks ago here, and we're in for two great finals. What a game.
That was an outstanding game. Sydney Seymour converts her own game-winning try. And
Game
they're off to
sealing,
the
they were
final.
already leading.
Yeah, sorry. That was icing on the cake. 19-10 is the final score. And as you said, an all-East final looming at 1:45. The Durham Lords out of Oshawa and Ottawa's Algonquin Thunder.
So our next game's in about 10 minutes, the consolation final. It's St. Lawrence and Conestoga to determine 5th place. Algonquin's got a kickoff with a 9-point lead and a knock on there. Algonquin is off to the gold medal match. They could just kick it out of bounds, but they're going for more points. They're sending a message here. That's a 24-10 lead with the kick to come, and that's a resounding victory here in the semifinal.
I apologize to the Thunder fans for jumping the gun there. I thought it was going to end at 19-10, but
So did I.
give them credit for wanting to stretch their legs a little bit more toward the end of the game. And as you said, that sends a pretty clear message to Durham that they're here to play. And interestingly enough, the season opening tournament here at Loyalist, Algonquin lost to Durham in a close game.
That was the game of the day that day.
Yeah, and it was still the game of the day. Yeah.
I'm excited to see that gold medal final. We'll be back in a few minutes with the consolation final, Conestoga and St. Lawrence.